A bloke walking around dressed as a woman was unheard of. And my God, if you, Ricardo, and everybody fucking else has not changed the opinion and the feeling towards that in this city and beyond it, the good you have done to benefit people in that world, I don't think you will ever give yourself enough credit for the small part of it that you have touched on. And you have my infinite respect for doing what you have done with everything. It is difficult to do the shit you do. And I don't think anyone's going to pat you on the back for that and give you the credit you deserve, so give it to your fucking self. Secondly, as somebody that couldn't do it, my utmost respect for you to sticking to your guns and starting something that you wanted to start, i.e. the MC. It is not an easy job. It is a thankless fucking role. It is an exhausting, time-consuming drain on your soul. And you have done so well with it. You're still growing and you're still flourishing, and you haven't given up that dream or that hope that you saw for people who needed something other than just what was available. I'm proud of you, and I know you're going to go on to do bigger and better things. And when you get there, just remember that the most important thing you can do is depart wisdom on those who are learning and guide with a nurturing hand with whom you can, so they can learn from you. Sean.
Oh God, don't start it off like that, please.
Whatever I just said for Seb goes tenfold for you. You are, unfortunately, only the second most flamboyant gay in this city, losing out to Ricardo.
True.
But I think you understand why. Likewise, it is not easy to do what you do or be who you are, and you own that and you work that with absolute passion, and I respect that. Continue to know who you are, and if you ever lose your way, look to one another to find it again, and always have each other's backs, no matter what. Even if you lose contact, you slip and fall and suck a different dick, whatever it may be, together you have each other and you understand each other in a way that nobody else does and will. Take that from me and Kat, who've known and worked together in every capacity for the last 3 years. When you find someone who can guide you back home, keep hold of it. Secondly to that, if things go poorly tomorrow, there is no more old ladies left in the Lost MC. There is no guidance to be had. There is no knowledge to be learnt. So, do me a big favor. You've got big, big things ahead of you. Things that are going to suck, things that are going to drain you, things that are going to hurt your soul to stand back and watch. If I am not here to guide those who come after me in different clubs, in different positions, whatever it may be, in the role and form of the old lady in MCs. You need to start building up that encyclopedic fucking knowledge of emotional damage and start dishing out the harsh truths for what's coming. Support your fella, because when they fall, they will need you to pick them back up. Be honest with them, be straight with them. Do not fuck around with your words and tell them half truths. Give them the full, unfiltered sack of shit that it is, because that's what they need. I know that I am leaving this role in the hands of someone who'll care for it, in the hands of someone who'll understand it, and in the hands of someone who, with time, will understand why I am as miserable as I am. I know you've got this shit, and I know that you are strong enough, even when you may feel like you're not, to do it.
I will. I will.
Good. Right, well, that's out of the way. Should we, I don't know, like smack a bunch of cocaine and fucking chill out, or what?
I think we need like at least a 1 minute reprieve between the emotional damage and doing drugs.
Suit your fucking self.
I love you, Patty.
Yep, love you too.
Sebastian really wasn't wrong when he said that both of us basically view you guys as very maternal figures in our life, and I really hope that tomorrow doesn't go the way that I think that it's gonna go.
You and us both.
Yep.
Oh.
I got this one.
Sorry, I just in case, you know? Just in case.
I know.
And
I know.
Sean, if we're not here and Bubba still is, look after him, please.
I'm as weird as it sounds from a year ago and from where Sebastian and I were in a relationship before Bubba, I was not open to the idea of a open relationship, someone else, nothing. But now I care for Bubba very, very much, and I won't.
Thank you.
God knows if he's still around and a lot of the rest of us aren't, he's gonna fucking need you guys more than ever.
I know. I'm gonna try my absolute fucking best to make sure that he is okay.
Thank you, Sean.
God, I just can't believe that this is happening. That the possibility is happening.
None of us can. I'm just waiting for us all to wake up tomorrow and find out it's a wet fart. That'll be the real funny kicker.
God, I think I would take that over anything else right now.
Me too.
I personally, from where I see it, it's like Bubba said that there was fractures, and he said like what the fractures basically were, and people just need, like, if anyone wants to go, just let them just let them. They're holding the loss down at that point. The people that actually want to remain.
Yep. And we're just trying to get the people out that want to get out in one piece. Because the way the club is right now, it needs a fresh build, you know?
I agree.
You good, Sebastian?
Yep. Okay.
Oh, Sebastian's upset. No.
Cat, can you kick
Say
that
again?
chair again?
Yeah. Doop, doop, doop. Better?
Much better.
All right.
I'm saying this right now. If everything goes well tomorrow, all of us are fucking celebrating. I don't care the circumstances. If you come out alive tomorrow, we are celebrating.
If I come out alive tomorrow, I'm taking an Advil, an aspirin, and a bottle of Jack to bed with me is what I'm fucking doing.
He's
Then
gonna
I'll
sleep.
celebrate.
Yes, that's just what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told Seb out there, right? None of us are gonna just lay down and die. Obviously, we're gonna do everything we can to come out of it alive. Okay, but it's better
Bubba, that's
to say.
what terrifies me.
I know.
That's the part
I know.
that's concerning. That's where we're at.
I know.
It's
But-
what are people willing to do to get out of there alive?
Yep. It's better to say your goodbyes beforehand than not.
The last thing that we want, look, if this is all for nothing, then it's all for fucking nothing, okay?
That's perfect.
No, but then at least you guys know how much we love you and appreciate you.
The last
Exactly.
thing we want is for us to walk in there blind tomorrow, think that we're gonna be fine, and then when we're sat on our fucking knees with a gun to our head going, motherfucker, I should have called people.
Yeah. It makes sense.
I can't do emotional speeches like these two because I literally can't handle it right now. But I told him the same thing, but I do love both of you. You're both people that I care about. So don't think that I don't want to. I just literally, I have to stay positive no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Understandable. I'm gonna say this. If it does come to that point tomorrow, give them fucking hell. Give them
Planning on it.
fucking hell.
Oh, trust
Planning
me.
on it.
I'm normally not the type of person to say, violence is always the fucking answer because I'm not a confrontational person in that aspect. But if it's between them and y'all, give them fucking hell.
100% planning on it.
You guys have been doing this all day. You know too many people. This is emotionally damaging enough as it is.
I've been
Kat,
at
how long
this
have we
for
been doing this for?
12 hours.
What the fuck?
And I'm
And
not done. I still have
and-
two more people to go talk to.
You know,
She's been doing it 12 hours. I've only slept for 2, and I was awake for 12 hours before that.
I'm not even gonna talk. Yeah, I know you guys were going through some shit right
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not staying up until church, are you?
Oh God,
No.
no. Oh God,
No,
no.
they're definitely gonna get some sleep at some point. Hopefully.
That's why we need to cut this brief, I'm afraid, because we need to move on to the next, and then the next, and then I need to fill her in on some stuff when her eyes are closed, and then we need to go to fucking sleep. So we've got a lot to do still.
Yeah, do what you need to do.
Understandable.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh, you guys are good.
I just really wanted to see you two, and one last time, just in case. Ah, fuck. Okay, before I fuck myself up more
Yes,
again.
come on, Sally Fields, let's go.
Okay. Give me a hug. Come here, gorgeous.
I love you.
Love you too, Sean. Hopefully you hear from us tomorrow.
We will.
Hopefully.
I love
Same
you.
goes for
Love you,
you.
Patty.
Love you
You're so
too,
nice.
Sebastian. You are strong. You
You've got
are
this.
fierce.
I know it. I know it.
You are amazing, okay?
I don't know about all of that.
You really are. Just believe in yourself. You've got it. You're stronger than you give yourself credit for.
She is right.
Come here, you hot fucking mess.
He called you hot at least. That's a bonus.
True.
I mean, the context
a
shouldn't matter.
freebie,
He
I
called you
guess.
hot.
I still wouldn't fuck you with that cut on, though, I'll be honest with you, just saying.
You don't take it off anytime.
You better fucking not.
You ain't taking that shit off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's between y'all.
Unfortunately, you put that on for life,
Oh
bro.
my god. Go away. Both of you
got
go
this
away.
shit. Yep, we're going.
Love you guys.
Look
We'll see you
after
tomorrow,
yourself.
Bubba.
Love
Maybe. If
Yeah, I'll
you
be
can
good.
make it, but don't force yourself, yeah?
No, I know.
All right. Bye, guys.
Oh, yes, to be very clear, you are under no obligation to be there. You do
I
what
know.
you need to do. There is already stuff in motion for you. Do not worry.
I understand. Appreciate you guys.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Love y'all.
Love you.
Okay. Is Aunt ready?
She will be when I call.
Okay. Hopefully she's had coffee.
Hopefully. So what, you can make a fucking ball?
Oh, God, yes. It's coming. I've been waiting for it all day since you told me.
I figured as much.
It is on the fucking way.
Uh-huh. Alright, there you go.
If she is available, have her.
Hello, are you more with it and good to me? Alrighty.
I have somewhere I want her to meet us.
Kat has somewhere in mind she wants us to meet you. I don't know where that is.
Quick fix. When she can.
Where? Hang on. Where, love?
The quick fix. When she can.
She wants us to meet at the quick fix, so that's convenient for you. Yeah. I thought it was far more... She wants to meet at the torture room. Yeah, sure. No, whatever. Fucking... No, the quick fix, yeah. Absolutely, yes. Are you good if we have a chat with you first and then we can bring Sis in, or it's up to you? That's fine. That's totally fine. Alrighty. Alright, we're heading over now. Bye-bye. At some point when you're done with whatever you've got to say to each other, Sis is gonna come in because he needs to give me some final things that I've been waiting on. Basically, last night I went and spoke to Denzel and Andy, and I said, I need whatever's going to keep me on my feet the longest if a hail of bullets starts coming towards me. Whatever that is, that's what I need. And she said, leave
Okay.
it with me, we'll get it sorted. And she just said, we've got it sorted for you, we'll give it to you now. So that's where we're at.
Okay. Emotional terrorism incoming, guys. Big time. Woo! I gotta prepare myself for this, too. Fuck. Incoming. In fucking coming. God damn. The old fucking quick fix, bro.
I need to take a piss before this meeting, so give me a sec.
The memories, dude. The lost. Fuck, I'm gonna start crying before she even shows up. The memories of this place. Jesus. Oh, I'm gonna be a blubbering mess before she even arrives. Fuck. Show her I can't be out. I can't be out terrorized. Oh yeah. It's coming. Oh. After what Patty said to Kat today. I said this earlier, but if anybody's just joining up, Patty told Kat something that Aunt said to him last night. And it hit Kat hard. It made her think of Aunt, and it made her think of everything. Just everything. So I'm not gonna ruin anything, but the memories of this place, dude. This is where Kat's journey to the lost began. Her journey to join the lost began here.
All good.
No! She's not even
Fucking
here
hell.
yet, and I'm already a blubbering mess.
Pull yourself together, woman.
I'm
What the fuck is this?
trying.
God, Gary was right. Women can't handle this shit.
I swear to God. The first time we laid eyes on each other was here, Patty.
Yep, you were bent over a car.
I was
and
bent
saw
over a car. You pulled up in a fucking Buffalo.
Green
You
Buffalo.
parked
Here.
right here in this long little spot.
Yep.
I was inside working. Gary was here. You were wearing a god-awful fucking suit and that ginger pubic red hair on your head. All curly and...
I'm sorry. I mean, it was supposed to look like this. I just hadn't realized what volume yet was. I hadn't had a wife to tell me how to use hair products properly.
But you came up here looking like a hot fucking mess, saying that you wanted to sell some shit. This is the first place we laid eyes on each other, and I didn't really see you much more for a long time. I mean, you came by occasionally, but I didn't see much of you.
Come on, hit me with the old hello. My name's Kat.
Oh, God. Hi, my name's Kat. What can I do for you? Oh, you're here to speak to Gary? Alright, give me a second. Different fucking time, different fucking cat.
Yeah, also never sounded that high quality neither.
Shut up.
What? I'm just saying.
I know that was back in the Toko VoIP days, thank you.
Sounded more like, hi, what's up? How's it going? Alright.
Swear to God.
Oh, it did.
There are so many memories here.
Yep. City's filled with fucking things.
I remember standing legit right here. I was hanging out. All of a sudden, a fucking park ranger sheriff's truck comes launching over the building, crashes into here, and a Diaz lands in front of me.
No, why'd you have to bring up Diaz?
Shortly after, a second park ranger truck comes flying over, crashes, and a Ziggy falls out.
Yep, standard.
And I remember just sitting here thinking, what the fuck is happening? It's raining sheriffs at the Quick Fix.
Mm-hmm.
I remember... Oh, God. Us getting old dump trucks and shit and blocking this off when we were at war with the Vagos.
Uh-huh.
Because we turned it into our fortress. We would take dump trucks and block this entrance, forcing them over the walls. And then we had people up in the eagle's nest up there, keeping eyes out. And then we would station people up here. And then when you looked down, they were like little yellow ants running all over the place. I remember falling off of these roofs and hurting myself so many goddamn times. I remember that beautiful bastard across the street being here with his silky voice.
I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I miss Starkey beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Oh, God, that man was amazing.
I miss Grub beyond a shadow of a doubt. I miss them all.
And they have memories here. Like, that man was important here. He was such a light. God, he was so much fun, and he always had your back, no matter what. I remember...
I am so mad.
Why?
That I will never get to go out west with him.
Oh, right.
He would have loved it.
He would have loved it so fucking much. Oh my God, he'd have been all over it. Fucking... I remember me and Summer working here and people thinking she was bristly as fuck. And nobody really got along with her. They all thought she was a raging bitch, but the ones that were super close to her knew what she was really like. She always made fun of my voice back then because of how I talked. She said it rubbed her a little too well.
Yeah, I think most people can attest to that in the city, sweetheart.
Yeah. She would walk in and I'd be like, why, hello, Summer. How are you today, dear? And she'd be like, oh, Christ, can you stop rubbing me like that? Oh, and it just made me laugh. Oh, my God. I remember Raja working here, fucking working his way up. I remember when he would roll up here before he became so close to the club. With his car, he'd park over there by the wall, open his trunk, and he would sell shit to the club. I fucking remember those days back when he was just starting off in the city. And I was here working.
Are you kidding me? I remember coming up here every fucking... every other 2 days to buy 25 Saturday night specials ready to go.
Fucking Saturday night specials. Jesus, I do not miss that gun.
Nobody does. It was literally
Fuck.
held. It was literally for pointing at hostages, and that was literally all it
It
did.
was one you
had to
pointed
shoot
at
that thing,
hostages
was
and you
fucked.
didn't mind losing because it was cheap as shit.
It was dirt cheap.
It was the
disgusting.
throwaway gun that everybody used for banks and 24/7s and shit.
You're pointing a gun at a hostage, you're gonna want a Saturday night special on that person.
Yep. Oh my god. I remember us yeeting people down the black hole and into the tunnels below. You know, forms of punishment. We thought it was hilarious, and then it was always fun trying to get them back out of there because EMS had to go hunting for them.
I bet EMS loved that.
Oh, EMS were always here. We were a bunch of shitheads. They were here. At one point, they were parked right across the street, right outside of the walls.
The station.
And they were just stationed at the corner, parked in their ambulance, because they knew they were going to be getting a call in a few minutes. They never went far.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. We were such assholes. But it was so much fun. People parking their bikes back here, lining them up on the walls over there. Opening these garage doors and seeing people in here working, talking to others. People coming by, getting their shit fixed, or coming to sell shit, or coming to buy guns. Fuck. Coming to buy thermite even back then. It wasn't called that though. What was it? It was called something else.
It wasn't called thermite, no.
What was it called? Oh my god, it was so long ago. I can't remember. But the components were different. You needed the aluminum oxide. You needed
iron oxide.
Oh, they were all things you got from houses, but I can't fucking remember what it was. And one of them was crazy fucking rare. I remember people bringing their gold bars here and buying their gold bars off of them.
If I bring you specifically 7 gold bars, can I get a heavy just by any shot?
Yeah, gold bar trades for guns. Yeah. I remember us, oh my god. Yeah, Quick Fix was the hub to chill at in 2.0, dude.
I was talking to Lucy about this early hours of this morning. Back when we'd wake up, go to the clubhouse, and we'd stand there and go, right, how many gold bars we got in the safe? Well, 0, but we have $12 million in the bank account. Right, that's bad. We need to buy every gold bar in the city. I'll wake up at this hour to get hold of this group. We'll be around 24/7 to refill the bench.
Yep.
Yeah. Tweet out and everyone's retweeting every 5 minutes, and there's just a conga line of fucking gangs rolling up with trunkfuls of
all their fucking gold and their watches and shit, and then having to take the watches down to the smelt place and fucking the foundry and melt them down into bars.
Oh, the watches, yes, of course.
Yeah, when you had to melt the watches down into bars back then. Oh yeah.
And you better not misclick.
Oh, you better
fucking not. You will either lock yourself up so fucking bad, or you'll fuck up everything and you'll have Nauta left in your fucking pockets.
Yep. Jesus. VGs, oh my god, valuable goods.
Ugh,
back when you could still get valuable goods from the jewelry store, people brought them up here. Holy fuck.
Hello, my dear.
Hi, Aunt.
Hello, I'm not gonna. What just happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. I feel like I stared at you for a long time before I went to hug you.
How are you doing?
I'm hanging in there. How are you guys?
Good. Patty, I'm gonna take her for a walk real quick. We'll be back.
Oh, well, tell Denzel I loved him.
I mean, if the two of you get off, I expect Denzel wants footage of it too, and I'm fine with that. So like, that better not be happening here, okay?
Wow.
Actually, he's rejected it several times. He says only me.
don't touch her or Denzel will kill us anyway, and then everything's for fucking nothing. So if you do that, you're fucking signing both our death warrants. Don't.
It's also true.
I'm not gonna touch her. I'm just a
Good.
little adventure for a second. Come here. We're not going too far.
All right.
Had a good run.
Yep. See you later, OG.
Later.
Oh no, I'm. Patty told me what you said. He delivered that message to me. Thank you very much for that, by the way.
No, thank you.
So
everything.
I'm just here to deliver some just desserts. That's all.
Just desserts.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What does that mean? You about to terrorize me.
Oh yes, I
terrorist.
am. Yep.
What the fuck?
Yep. You're getting terrorized.
What the hell, man?
It's gonna be terrorist level terrorism.
Oh my god, I'm gonna snitch on somebody for the first time in my life. I'm gonna call the cops.
We're going right over here on the street corner. We're gonna work it. We're working.
Okay, great.
We're working.
You're right, that probably would emotionally terrorize me.
Probably both of us.
Oh my god.
Right here by this lamppost.
My husband always did say that the difference between me and prostitutes is that he wouldn't rob me after having sex.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you know why I brought you here? To this
No, I
exact
do not
spot?
know why we are gathered here today.
This is the first place I ever met you.
Is it really? That was so long ago.
Your first day in the city, I was here repairing my bike because in true Lost MC fashion, I had crashed into that lamppost, went flying, and my bike was crashed here. You rolled up on the back of a scooter with Krator. You still had your mousy brown hair back then. He checked on me to see if I was okay. I said I could really use a bandage. He gave me one and he introduced you. He said, "This is Andy Jones. She's new to the city. It's her first day. I'm taking her around and showing her everything." And you were so quiet and so incredibly quiet. And just, I remember thinking to myself then, this city's gonna eat her alive.
I think everybody thought that then.
You were such a different person back then. But this is the first place I ever saw you. And the first place I met you.
So long ago.
So long ago. Now, back to the quick fix with me.
Yes, ma'am.
After that day, I remember seeing you in the yellow pages back when they were a bit different. Talking about, I can't remember what you were doing, but you were selling something or making something.
And you was.
And
probably something super sweet and cheesy.
It was very sweet and very cheesy, and I just kept waiting to hear or see the obituary of Andy Jones has been killed.
Like, wow, she lasted 2 weeks. That's more than I thought.
I just kept waiting for it. But I never saw it. I kept seeing you go around with your little jean jacket you had and the jeans you wore. I remember all of that.
I was quite wholesome.
You were so fucking whole,some and then the city got a hold of you. And you met the HOA, and they really got a hold of you.
God, I think Mayor changed me more than anything.
Okay, now... This place is where my journey began in this city. Patty told me that you heard about my trials and tribulations and everything coming up, and that you looked up to me.
Of course.
My journey started here. I'm sure he told you I worked my way up. They wouldn't even consider me because I was a girl. It was a man's club. A gentleman's club. It was the actual term used. This
Not
is a
very gentlemanly, is
gentleman's
it?
club. Gary
the
said it
perfect
to
word
me.
to describe
Mhm.
that.
I would come by every single day looking for a job. I would come by after robbing houses every single night, selling my goods to them, being seen by them, wanting to be a part of them, wanting to work here and, you know, find a family because I was so lost. No pun intended. And after many, many, many months of me doing that, they finally gave me the chance. They said, "You know what? You've been bringing stuff here for a while. We'll give you a job. We'll see how it goes." And that took me months just to get a job here. Finally started working, met more of the boys, started talking to them, and at one point I expressed my interest in becoming a hang-around officially. Said I'd like to become a hang-around. I've been meeting you guys, I've been working here. And that's when Gary looked at me and goes, "That ain't happening. It's a gentleman's club. Keep putting your nose to the grindstone here and we'll see." Okay? Whatever, bitch. Let's go. I got this.
Makes my blood boil.
Oh,
Even just
honey,
hearing
it
about
made
it.
my
Oh my
blood
God, it
boil
makes me
to
so mad.
epic levels. But you know what? It put a fire in me at that point. I said, yeah,
Very
okay.
Challenge accepted.
I got this, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I would wake up whenever I could, and I worked my ass off. I would be here for 12 hours a day, working, putting cars together during the day, going out and robbing houses at night, coming back, selling what I made, going back to work for the next day, and rinsing and repeating that over and over and over again. Watching the boys all the meantime, talking to them, getting to know them more. Eventually, they offered me to officially become a hang-around. And that's where it started. I continued to bust my ass. I continued doing everything that they said. Anything that they said. I didn't care if it was... At one point, girl, they had me in the bathrooms of Quick Fix, scrubbing the tiles with a toothbrush.
Toothbrush. Oh my God.
And those bathrooms were nasty. Rudy's shits were disgusting. The man never
Undoubtedly.
flushed.
Oh my God.
And then I had Reed to clean up after. He just pissed all over the walls.
Right. Because he does.
Because he does that.
Because he's Reed.
And I continued to bust my ass. They would give me so much shit. Saying, "Oh, you're just a girl. You can't do this. You're not ready for this kind of life. You'll never be able to do it. What are you thinking? It's not going to happen." And they were trying to beat me down. They were trying to scare me away. I didn't listen to them. I took it on the chin. I got my ass beat a lot. Oh my God, they handed out ass beatings like they were going out of style back then. They kicked my ass up and down this city. And I got up every time, came back and kept going. When they realized they weren't getting rid of me, they decided, well, fuck, she's sticking around. We give her a fucking prospect patch now? Do we prospect her in? What the fuck do we do with her? She's not leaving us. They prospected me in. At that time, back then, women in this city did not have MC cuts. They were only available to men.
Mm-hmm.
So I rode around with a plain black leather vest. And proudly wore my plain black leather vest and announced to the world, "I'm a prospect of the Lost MC." And people said, "Really? Uh-huh, sure you are."
Doesn't say that on your jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kicked many asses for that one. And I said,
As you
"Now do
should.
you see it, bitch?" when they would be on the ground. And eventually I was seen for my hard work, and I was finally given one. First female in the city to go from hang around, or actually wannabe hang around, to hang around to prospect. It took me like a fucking year. And then my prospecthood was long as fuck. But eventually in the middle of my prospecthood, I think I was like 4 or 5 months into it. I think I was like 5 months into it at that point. I was still here, still kicking, and I got a cut. Oh, I never took that fucking thing off. I showered in that bitch. I slept in it. It was never off of my body. I robbed houses in it. I didn't give a shit. I was so fucking proud of it. And then eventually I got patched in. They were like, fuck, she is sticking around. God damn it, now we gotta get her a regular cut too. Fuck all this work. But I got one. And when I got patched in, after not even 2 or 3 months, I showed my grit within the club, proved myself to the boys, and I took up the secretary patch. I stayed secretary for 6, 7, 8 months. Reed got moved up to sergeant. He was treasurer. And we didn't have a treasurer. But I had been working with Reed on the books. I had been working with Reed on the numbers. I had learned everything from Reed. So they gave me the treasurer patch. I held 2 ranks at once. The only person in MC history to hold 2 ranks. A girl that they said could never do it.
Boys are stupid.
You're so fucking stupid.
It makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. But you're still influencing cuts. I hope you're aware of that.
Oh,
Without you
yes.
working your way up in the loss and being the first person and reason that girls.
No,
cuts
it's not
even
that.
exist
It's Darlene was a
trickled
ped
over
model.
to me.
Darlene was a
looking at
ped
you
model.
at
I
my
meant
absolute
a
lowest points
custom
and trying
one.
to rise in my own gang and saying,
Nobody
"God damn,
forgets
I
about
can deal with
Darlene,
those
but
boys,
she
surely I can deal
hers
with
was a
mine."
ped model. She came with one.
Now we are about probably less than a week away of having.
There were no custom cuts back then.
Not just obviously we have the HOA girls cuts, but we will have HOA girls cuts that actually fit women.
That's what I
And are
mean,
not
bronze.
Just the giant baggy leftover ones that were made for the guys. Which is the first time the girls there's A, that there's enough girls in the HOA to have them in the first place, and B, ones that actually, fit a woman.
That aren't like lifesavers.
Yes.
Like I'm about to be thrown off a boat and it's a flotation device.
And you're still in part to thank for that, because without me, having you
nobody
to
ever
look
told
up
me
to
those.
rise up into my own position so that I could be in a position to have any kind of say to try and get those done, and recognition for them to say, yeah, you know what, you guys deserve this, without me looking at you and rising up, and Sis being willing to lift me up, and then me therefore
Like I knew back
lifting up all
then
the other
men
girls
didn't
in
have
our
a
group.
proper prospect cut. But girls didn't have one
Always
either.
back to
But
you.
guys got them before girls did.
If I didn't have another girl to look at in a different group and say, okay, if she can do it, I can fucking do this, surely I might have abandoned it, or said maybe the city's not ready for that, or maybe these groups aren't ready for that.
That's when you tell them, fuck them, you're gonna do it anyway. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I still think it's there's some who still have that kind of, oh, this is the girl of their group, I'm gonna take it less seriously.
But I continued to work my way up, busted my ass, got meaner the longer I was in the club. Got so much meaner the longer I was in the club dealing with all their bullshit. God, it made me mean. I used to be so nice. I really did.
Hey, I know the feeling.
And, eventually they gave me sergeant. Where the fuck that came from, I didn't see it coming, honestly. But they gave it to me. And I treasured that like no tomorrow. I was so goddamn proud. But The reason I wanted us to meet here is my journey started here. Your journey started just outside across the street. Your journey has brought you to where you are. My journey's brought me to where I am. But you know what? We both ended up working out of here.
That's true.
So, at the end of the day, I want you to know, while my journey may have started here, it's not ending here. Yours is only beginning the same place mine did. So what I want you to do is to keep this place close to your guys' hearts, especially yours. Keep an eye on it for me. Keep the females in MCs going strong, because
In
there
general.
aren't many of us. Well, actually, there's a few of us now, but there's not many that are like us.
That's true. Or with the ranks
We
that
are
we
a
hold.
different breed, and
And others still struggle within their own
yes, they do.
groups to get their recognition.
But
their
I need
voice.
you to be that guiding light and that strong backbone for them, like I was for you. This place
That's
meant
Big torch to carry.
everything to me. Everything. I met my husband here for the first time. We were just talking about
Really?
that earlier. His
Aw.
dumbass used to have that ginger red pubic hair head that looked so frickin' stupid. And he used to roll up here in suits and his buffalo and sell the shit he had in his trunk to the club. And I remember that. Yeah, that's where we first laid eyes on each other, I guess you could say. Take care of this place. Be yourself. Stay strong. You have come so far. You are a far cry from the girl I met out there all those years
I hope
ago.
so.
You
I'll
have
do my best. Those are big
changed
shoes to fill.
so much, and you have grown, and you have gotten stronger, and constantly tell yourself that you can do it. Step away when you need to. Take a breath. Go punch a person. Go punch one of your prospects. If you're in a bad mood, just find one and just go fucking punch them, because that's what I used to do.
I kind of do.
They would walk up to me. I'd be in a bad mood, and I would just punch them and walk away and be like, thanks.
I think I already do that. It's working out.
Mm-hmm.
These are big shoes to fill, Cat.
And you can do it. And I say this to you because, well, I know my husband's been talking to you. I don't know. I don't know the fate of myself or my club. And if something does happen, I just want to go and know that this place will be looked after, that the women and MCs in the city will be looked after, that they will have someone to, look up to besides me, because I won't be there.
Yep,
So
well,
just do me a favor and keep doing you. Tell yourself every single day that you can do it, and go out and fucking do it, because you have been. And you've been doing so fucking well. And I was telling Patty the other day, funnily enough, I said, I remember the first day I met her, and I told him about it, and I said, I am so goddamn proud of how far she has come. And for her to sit there and tell me that she idolizes me, girl, I idolize you in the exact same way. The amount of respect I have for you is unreal, because I know that you know what it's like to deal with the types of boys that we deal with on a daily
Chaos
fucking
incarnate, yeah.
basis. The amount of shit we have to sweep up and clean and whining
Club
we have
moms.
to listen to and heads we have to
Mhm.
bash in because they're being stupid.
Always.
I know you get it, and there's literally nobody else in the city who would get that but you.
Yeah, I don't think anybody but you either. It's
So-
different. It's just different. Kat, if by chance, I know you guys are not expecting this meeting to go well in any capacity, but on the chance that the lost dies before you guys do, and you eventually want to go back to your roots, this place will always have a place for you, as will Mirror Park. You and Patty both.
I appreciate that. Sorry, I got incredibly choked up and actually started choking. Fuck.
Oh my god. It's okay.
But, yeah, I just, I wanted to have that heart-to-heart with you. Because I've never really been able to. And I've kind of been, doing all those things, you know, that you do. Prep yourself. Talking to everybody, saying things you never got to say. Making sure that should the worst happen, I have absolutely no regrets.
Prepare for the worst, hope for the best.
Exactly. But if something does happen tomorrow, I know that you've at least heard it, and I hope you remember it in times where you're feeling down, when you're feeling weak, when you feel like you can't go on and you can't continue. I hope you keep those words in the back of your mind. And just remind yourself you can do it. You are strong enough. You are good enough. Because God knows it is rough. You will be tested. You will be pushed. But I want you to push them back just as fucking hard.
Thanks, Kat.
You're welcome.
And I sincerely hope that tomorrow does not go the way that you guys are thinking it will.
I sincerely hope it doesn't either. But, you know, I'm always preparing.
Gotta be.
Fuck. Okay, I am done terrorizing you.
Oh god. Please just make it out of that meeting.
Oh, Patty and I are nothing if not fighters. And the fight is on. You know, it's literally the fight of our lives. So I just hope I don't get blown up or shot or mollied or you know, any of the numerous things that could fucking happen.
I hope so too.
Anyway, back to having my balls attached because I look like a real big bitch right now.
Nope. Thank you for everything, Kat.
Thank you too. Seriously. You are doing an amazing job because God knows what the fucking HOA would be like without your ass in there. Holy fuck, I can't even imagine.
I have no idea. It's hard when you're in the thick of it, right? Because I have no idea what it was like before me. I have no perspective on it.
I'm just trying to picture them without you keeping them in check, and Christ almighty, the city would not be standing at all.
They're good eggs at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You just need some parenting.
Which is hilarious because they're grown fucking men. You
Yes,
would
they are.
think they could do it themselves, but they really can't.
They can't even fucking feed themselves on a daily basis.
Oh, don't even get me started.
I've literally implemented a hard rule as of like this week that I'm not fucking feeding any of them anymore. And
The number
four
of
of them are like, "But
times
I'm gonna starve."
they walk up to me and they're like, "I'm about to keel over. I'm that hungry." I'm like,
Yeah.
"How do you get yourself that? How do you
I
not
know.
realize
How
you're
do you
that
get out of
fucking
bed in the
hungry?"
morning?
Like,
Literally.
hello?
When I got the 9s, the first thing out of Julio's mouth in visitation was, "We're all gonna starve now." I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna have to learn to fucking feed yourself,
That
man."
was their biggest concern with you went for the 9s was they're gonna starve.
When I went for the 9s, he's banging on the glass like, what are we gonna do?
Fucking find food.
I know.
Feed yourself.
It's like, I don't even know where sandwiches live, please.
Oh my god, I feel that on such a spiritual freaking level, dude. Holy shit.
Face palm and go back to my hole.
Yep. You're like, well, good luck. Hopefully you're all still alive when I get out. I can't help you from in here.
Ask one of the other girls. I'm sure they'll
Yep.
handle it. God. Just thank you for everything, Kat.
Thank you as well. And, thank you for, I know your guys' trust in the Lost, is in the toilet, but thank you for trusting me and Patty.
You guys have never given me a reason not to.
We try. We fucking try. We just
Yeah,
be
it's,
ourselves and keep it real and hope that pays off.
It's complicated from our end because even now we look at, you know, what's going on with the loss from what we're aware of, and it's just
It's unreal.
we hope for the best for the good eggs in there that we still
Oh, we
very
are.
much give a shit about.
Patty and I have gone through and cleared out a lot of the good eggs and sent them packing to be free and
Really?
safe and alive. Lucy, Dawn, Ledson, they're gone. They're done. They're free. They're not involved in any way, shape, or form. They will all be fine.
Guess that's good.
Saved the ones we could. The rest of us got to deal with it, whatever it may be.
All right, well,
I'm
let's,
full expecting to catch a bullet tomorrow.
yeah, let's
but,
get you guys some shit to hopefully help avoid that. Hey, Sis, are you free?
Oh, I've got to say something that y'all can't hear. Sorry.
Are you able to bring that shit to the compound? What I called you about with Patty and Kat.
Actually, you guys would hear it on her end anyway. I won't say it. I'll save it.
All right,
I'll
we'll
save
wait
it.
Here.
I'll save it.
They are. I get on radio. They're throwing things in the water.
Of course. I feel like my guys have done that when we were over here, and they had a very big penchant for yeeting cars into the dam over there when they got incredibly bored. How far can I send this? How far can I send this? Will this be sent over? Oh, it's not. Let's bump it with another car and send it.
Yeah, I think they're trying to come up with a wild job escape.
Oh, those are always fun.
I think they sunk something instead. Naturally. Shall we join your husband? He'll be here soon. He just needs to really get his car out of the water.
I am done with my part.
Probably better relate every single word.
He did. He did.
Good.
Because if he didn't, I'd threaten to punch him, but I can't use my right arm right now, so no swinging at him for me.
Hi, Patty.
Hello.
How
Is
are
we going to
you?
ride or done?
I swear to fuck. And please, no, do me a favor, punch him. I haven't been able to all day. He really needs one.
Kick him instead. Sorry.
He's been doing it
Happy
all
wife is
day
happy
because
life.
I can't hit
What
him.
is the goddamn shin with you women?
You. It's because it hurts like a razor scooter.
It really fucking does. But yes, Winona Ryder is done, Dick.
Thank you, fucking Jesus.
What? I just took her on a
sorry.
little walk down memory
I know
lane.
what you're like, yes.
Fucking know what I'm like. Show you what I'm like when my arm is better.
If we get there. Chill your fucking boots there, Con.
Ah, shit. Am I gonna tear my stitches tomorrow?
Yeah, I thought about that. That's one of the other reasons I wanted drugs for you, you idiot.
I'm not the one that got myself shot, okay?
Actually, no, you are exactly the one who got yourself shot.
Yes, because I decided to help instead of sit back and do nothing. I know.
Against what everything I've told you to do recently. Yeah, nice one.
Sorry.
Nice one, dickhead. Nice one.
sorry, okay? Sorry.
Get
But
yourself
hey,
in banged up shape, ready for me basically to be the only one who can shoot.
hey,
Thanks.
I got an apology, okay? He felt bad.
Well, at least you got a fucking apology.
It's
I
like
guess.
getting a gold star, okay? I'm very proud that I got that.
Well, I'll be sure to look at that gold star when it's floating in the fucking water next to me. Thanks very
Sounds
much.
good. It should be nice and
Dick.
shiny.
You guys are cute.
This is
No,
what
this is what 3 years
three
of
years of
marriage
marriage looks like.
Okay, so
Shut
I'll get
up.
there in like a year and a half.
Get out of my fucking head,
Stop
woman.
talking like me. Fuck off. Swear to God. Our brains are literally one at this point. It's disgusting.
I'm pretty good brains though.
Sometimes.
Great brains.
Yeah.
No, someone has to think like each other, otherwise nothing will get done. Whilst fucking Sally Fields keeps ICUing every 2 minutes.
No, okay. It's not
What? What?
over exaggeration. Is not every 2
Uh-huh.
minutes. All right.
Yeah.
I haven't been in ICU for a while. I've been good.
Yeah, just when I need you, I got you. Dick.
Timing.
Oh my god.
Piss poor timing. Could you just not stood in front of the bullets for once?
You know, I was trying that.
just move.
Yeah, it
Just don't be
didn't
their
work.
forehead.
Wear a thicker vest.
Gonna have to buy a ring for that.
Oh my God, she said the R word.
I'm glad I'm perming tomorrow. Fuck you, Ann.
You can't say that.
Ow!
You better not mean it.
We hate that word. Oh God.
What rings?
Yes.
Yep.
You can get a ring to stop hearing people say the word ring.
No.
You know, if I could, I'd buy that one. Goes against everything I believe in.
Yeah, me and him are very adamant knowers on that. Never have, never will wear those.
It's like vaccines. Don't need them neither.
The only thing I
Okay.
have is the fucking radios.
That's actually a good one, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The rest of them, but
Otherwise, I get like 700 phone calls, and I'm like, well, how is this really any different? So I finally caved and got them.
Yeah, see that I can understand, but I just maybe a chip that went in the radio would be a better thing, not a fucking ring. I don't know.
What do you mean? This is my ancient burial ground relic.
Ah, yes, that ancient alien technology.
Yes. Exactly.
Yes.
It helps
Yes.
specifically with radio frequencies.
They knew that 5G was soon to be a thing in the future.
And they made sure that they would profit by making them stackable.
Ah, those bastards.
Kit Kat
They knew what they were
hired by
doing.
PD. Put on
That's all I'm
unlabeled PD heavy vests.
Good businessmen, those aliens.
That's not a
Are you
bad
telling
call.
me Jeff Bezos is an alien?
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if that actually came out
Cunt looks like
at
one,
one
let's be
point. He
honest.
really does. The man does not look human, let's be real.
Nah, that's a fucking reptilian.
Him and fucking Zuckerberg, the lot of them. He's definitely an
barely
alien.
human.
I could see Zuckerberg being an alien.
It's-
Wait, didn't people think he was
yeah.
a lizard or something?
Yeah, because he is.
Yeah.
I mean, his
He
eyes
is.
and like the way when he talks is very lizard-like. Very.
The cunt looks like he dragged someone's dead body out of the ground and started wearing it because he doesn't even look like he's alive. His skin complexion is so fucking pale.
Oh,
That
like
body's not
the
vivid.
insect in fucking Men in Black
Yeah,
1.
the dude from Men in Black, yeah.
Yes. Oh my God, we have a bug problem.
Back before Will Smith slapped everyone for calling his wife bald. Those were the days.
Yeah, ever since then, Denzel said he's pretty sure Will Smith should play him in a movie.
Yeah, you know, I can see that.
Oh.
I can see that.
An Edgar suit, yes, an Edgar
the other guy
suit.
would make a good
Oh my
Basim.
God, it's so good.
I see this.
Yeah, so that was his favorite joke for a while.
I fucking bet it was.
He's like, I identify with that man.
I can relate to this, yes.
Yeah, I heard
Can't
our
get over his
husbands
life
had
alert.
a boyfriend moment last night, reminiscing old
Dude, they have
times
boyfriend
and
moments
shit.
every single time they see each other.
No.
He was mine first. Get your grubby bits off him, you whore.
Uh-huh.
She put a ring on it, so there you go. She beat you.
I don't
You
know
may have
why
saw
you
him
two don't
first,
just
but
like get a
she ringed
drink
it.
and then fucking just spend hours reminiscing.
Oh, you're talking about my ideal day right now.
Says is on his.
All
All
right.
right. Oh my god. 2 jewelries and a Bay City. Oh my god. You know what? I'm not gonna do any of them.
Yeah, no, fuck it. Just say skip.
I'm like trying to try all the things I've never tried before. Job wise, because I kind of went straight from mayor to high command, and I didn't do everything in between that people usually do as a criminal.
Those steps in between, yeah.
Well, this was missing. I was like, who wants to teach me how to run Oxy? Because I've never done that before.
Prospects, go run Oxy. Can I come with you?
Yeah, I still have never robbed a house. Like
You haven't robbed a house?
Very grunt criminal work I've never done.
Oh.
And if me and Kat are alive after tomorrow, we will take you to rob a house the way we rob houses.
Oh God, she does not want to go on a
But
house robbery with
I need
us.
a permission slip from Denzel first for that one.
Oh God.
Ours
Yeah, you
are
probably won't get
a different breed.
Oh no.
We don't just break in and rob. Oh no. We put on a show.
Oh my goodness.
It's never good.
Yeah, I went from no crime to casino. And I was like, I should probably like work backwards now, I guess.
Hell. You got the battle pass unlock, huh?
I fucking
In her
forced
RP
this to let me
chat,
go,
she's
but I
Twitch
kind of
cons.
had to push myself into it.
Okay.
And
Thank
then because he was
you.
super tentative because I had never done jobs before, but
Yeah.
he ended up being like, I have no idea how we would have ever gotten it done without you keeping everybody sane.
Yep.
I was like a month and a half of just suffering every other day for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Honestly, if that didn't make me want to leave the HOA, I don't think anything ever will.
Yeah, I heard I heard it
So
was
stressful.
definitely something.
Tedious.
Yes, that's the
They
word.
didn't kill each other, so that's good.
That's always a bonus.
I don't know how the Lost would do with, being locked in a building for like 12 hours at a time. Every
Well,
other
we're
day
gonna
with
find
each
out tomorrow, really, aren't we?
Oh
other. It's
no.
gonna take 12 hours.
Tell her about the time when you guys were all in MaxSec together. That's what the Lost is like, locked in a building together.
Oh, what, MaxSec back in the day?
Don't
let's
give her
just
details,
say-
but
I'm not going to give her details. I'm going to say this. In the space of 2 hours, 9 VODs got deleted.
that
Oh
is the Lost in a
You think
building
we're a
locked in
brand risk
together.
when we're fucking out in the open? No, when
Oh,
we're
no.
bored? Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Such
9?
brand risks.
9. Across
Holy
4
shit.
different people, yes.
Jesus Christ.
Brand risk MC was our nickname.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah. I mean, listen, when you put me, Reed, and fucking Holden in a room together, it's bad.
Oh, it's horrible.
We feed off each other.
They don't have a filter at that point. It is no
Nope.
holds barred. Who can one up the other one with just how gross they can get?
Yep. I felt sorry for the guard. He had to stand there. He couldn't leave. We kept making sure he had to keep wiping his eyes when we shut ours.
Oh my god.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
We were that bored. We were
And
like,
then
yeah, we're just going
Rudy
to keep
pitches
pushing it
in,
until we
yep.
know he has to do it again. And then every so
Oh,
often
no.
we just hear, for fuck's sake. And then he go quiet for a minute and we're like, got you
Oh
again.
jeez. Oh my god.
So there's literally no evidence of that day at all.
Mm.
I sat in a room for nothing.
Sounds like that's a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard tales of that day, but my God, I wish I could have been there to experience it, but my hands were a little full at the time.
Understandable. 9. That's crazy.
All right, there you go, guys. It's in the trunk.
No. How you doing?
I don't know how exactly this shit works. I've just been told, you know,
Jesus
that,
fucking Christ.
yeah.
Okay, that's not what I was expecting. I was expecting something I shove up my nose.
You said you wanted something that'll,
If
you
it's
know.
gonna do what I needed to do, I don't care if
Best
I've got to
chance of
fucking
getting you
shove
out
up
of
my
there.
ass.
That's what I was told, but
Yes.
I shot up a little bit before an SDSO fight on my bike, and it didn't do diddly squat. So I don't think it works on the bike, but
Mm. Okay, well, sweetheart, we've got heroin.
Oh. Oh, never
Yeah.
done that before.
No.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Mix that with my painkillers. Ooh, we're in for a party.
oh yeah.
Maybe I
It's gonna
will
be a
just
meeting.
survive tomorrow because I'm on fucking cloud 9.
I hope so.
What are you guys expecting to happen tomorrow?
Oh,
Whoa.
I'm going full in, expecting there would be a bomb strapped to the bottom of the table and we just get blown up.
What the fuck?
Like I said to Andy this morning, it's 50-50 right now, pretty much down the middle on leaving and staying. And the way I'm looking at it is the people who are leaving are going to do what they need to do to get out the door. And the people who are staying are going to do what they need to do to make sure they don't get out the door. So it's going to be a bloodbath, is my best guess.
And if it isn't, all the better. But you know, just prepare for the worst.
Yep, so I can honestly say I've never gone to church with a class 2 on my back and a bunch of drugs in my pocket ready to smash and kill everyone down there, but here we are.
And which side do you guys fall on?
That's down to Cat.
That's a secret.
Okay.
Even I don't fucking know, and that's why I'm doing all this, because I don't know where we're going. It's real fun. I'm so glad.
I know you hate me for it. I'm sorry.
I fucking despise you. Are you joking me? Fuck you.
I know.
So yeah, it's a coin flip. It says I have no fucking idea, and I've not been lying to you throughout any of this. I've never had a fucking clue, and I don't have a say in what happens. It's
He'll follow my lead basically.
Yeah.
But he'll know exactly the direction I'm going the second I open my mouth.
We have keywords that each other knows, and we've always known, and it's basically battle stations or relax, and I'm waiting to hear them.
He'll also be able to tell by the tone of my voice.
Okay. Yeah, I think for me watching shit go down, I mean, I'm still, I guess, confused, you know, because I don't know. Everybody has a different story to tell, right? Everybody is looking at things differently, so it's so hard to tell, I guess, where everybody's sitting at.
The best I can give you is that, like I told you before, Kat and I are the fixers of this club, and we're also Captain Hindsights. We try to see things ahead of time of happening, and if they don't happen, grand. If they do, then we're prepared for them.
Yeah, but a fixer in this sense could be both the one who wants to rebuild and both the ones who are tired of constantly fixing. I mean, even that in itself could still go either way.
Sis, I'll tell you this. This morning, I made sure that 4 people who do not need to be part of this club anymore and do not need to be downstairs tomorrow are out. And those are people I can control because they're all old ladies. I'm the last one standing. There is no other old ladies at the fucking club right now. So, if that gives you any idea on what I'm trying to do, then grand. But my desperate plea here is to get people the fuck out. If people want to go, let them go. If people want to stay, you stay. And there's no hard feelings, you just do what you need to do because this club needs to rebuild, and it's not going to be able to while it's dragging members by their fucking heels screaming. It's the only way this club can rebuild.
What does that even look like? Is it the same ideals that are already in place now, the ones that are causing the butting of the heads in the first place?
Sure, I agree. But if people haven't got the will or the strength to keep doing it, it's not going to go anywhere.
What they need to do is break it down to the very base and build up from the bottom. A whole new everything. Go figure out what works.
Yeah, but the feeling that I got from the conversation that I had with Rudy was that he's too tired to do that. That he can't. Like,
I
I
agree.
mean, it's just.
Yep.
He wouldn't be the one to do that. Build it brick by brick again.
Sis,
So we need someone to step up and do that if someone feels that they can or wants to.
what did I say to you when I called you the other day, Sis, and I got your verbatim once again on that? Do you remember?
I don't know. We've talked a lot over the past week.
We have, yes. I called you to double check exactly what you said, and I said, I am double checking because I fully intend for this to come out. He's not going, nothing happens until, first of all, Rudy is addressed, and then we go around the table. Everything I can do to break spirit, destroy, and make sure that if he is remaining, he understands that he is done as a fucking leader, I am going to do. Because he can't rebuild this club. He needs people around him who can do it, and he can't do it himself.
And if he doesn't go for that,
Hence why
then
we
that's
have
why we have
everything
Plan
else.
B. And then Plan C, which I'm sure Ant has also filled you in on.
yeah, I was told.
And again, no obligation. Just take it under consideration that you'd be doing a lot of people a big favor.
Yeah, it just goes back to what I was saying earlier, that it's hard to gauge something like that when you don't know where the dust settles, you know?
I agree.
I mean, we know that there's people that want to go a certain way. There's other people that want to go another way. I mean, what would fall in line with our ideals, right? Versus others, you know what I mean? Like,
Of course.
coming out of that tomorrow, it's hard to say, right?
Of course, but Sis, let me put it to you this way. If you suddenly one day woke up and found, I don't know, 50% of your club ready to leave, 100% of your club questioning your leadership, and the fact they're willing to bleed, die, and go over it, you would have more sensibility than I feel he's going to have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would go a number of different ways for us.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem we're facing right now. It can go a number of different ways, and we don't know at all which way it's going to go.
We have no idea which way the wind is blowing, so we have Plan A, B, C, and D ready to go. And that's how we work. That's how me and Kat have always worked. That's why things do work. And I'll be honest with you, past Plan A, B, C, and D is me and her and fuck everything. I don't care what happens at that point. I'm getting me and her out. I am not dying for these people.
Well, I mean, we're always around. If you guys ever need anything, we're always a phone call away. And I mean, yes, I do know what you asked of us, and we will be watching and listening and kind of figure out what happened. Should the, you know, should things go haywire.
Mm-hmm. That's the, that's all we can do. But in case I don't see you again, Sis, I appreciate everything you've done for me and Kat, and I can never repay you enough. Can I get your state ID off you before I go?
Sure, it's 10:52.
10:52?
Yeah.
Kat, you got that?
Got it.
Wonderful. Alrighty. We got one more person to meet, and then we're going to fuck to bed, because we've been around for about 16 hours at this point.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I've been around for 13 and a half already.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck tomorrow, guys.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. And it says thank you as well. I know Patty said it, but I want to say it as well. Thank you for helping us and listening to him and trusting us, I guess, in the end, to talk to us, because I know that you haven't exactly been on the best terms with the club and Rudy and everything that's happened. So, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, I mean, it's person by person, case by case.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame the club entirely for discretions that we might have had, you know. So it's case by case.
Oh, and because I very much doubt they'll ever say it, thank you for looking out for the rest that you have looked out for. Fred mainly.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah, truth be told, I don't really know what the hell happened there with that. I don't really know what the actual story was behind that, because I heard that he was giving up, and then I was told that 2 people said they would trade themselves in for him, but then decided against doing that.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't decide against
their
it.
weapons.
They were turned down.
So they just took a no from Mayhem, of all
Correct.
people.
Yep.
And then walked out and gave them their guns.
They gave them their guns
Yep.
before they went in to show that they weren't there to basically stir trouble.
Mm-hmm. They went in naked, yeah.
Yes.
With their tail between their fucking legs, Mayhem spotted it, saw weakness, and preyed on it, and I would have done the same thing.
I would have done the same thing.
And
It
then
would have played out so much differently if I was the sergeant still and went up there and handled it, but it is what it is.
the fact that Gary went back there after all that and told Fred, well, like a $5 hooker, you're going to have to take it on the fucking chin.
That stuck with him. I mean,
I know it has.
That is.
And I don't blame him.
Absolutely, I would hope it would.
And I hope he's there tomorrow when he's got that in his head.
I've asked him to be there because I
So
genuinely think he needs to speak up.
Mm-hmm.
And if he isn't, I'll speak up for him because I know his side.
Uh-huh.
I get it to a degree, you know. There's cases of people doing dumb shit. Obviously, you know, every crew has that. HOA has the same, you know. Somebody does something stupid, and we're left to wonder, right? That's kind of what Fred's deal was. Is like, you know, left to wonder if he would be rescued, right? I think that's, I guess, where, like, well, for him it might be a big question mark, whereas in my perspective, when cases like that hit my table, I'm usually pretty upfront with, yeah, you're on your own. You started this. You're gonna fucking deal with this on your own, or this is now an all of us thing. Pretty upfront about those cases, so at least they don't know they can't play stupid going in. I think Fred's situation was completely just being stuck in the unknown. It was the question mark. Will my own people come to help me?
Well,
And somebody does come knocking, and it's not even his own people.
it's not only that, it's the timing of when it happens. I very much doubt 14 days ago, Mayhem would have rolled down and pulled this shit because they know they would have got slapped for it. But now they know they can pull our pants down, shove a brick up our ass, and say thank you.
That boils my blood to no end.
Well, hey, you guys can thank Lucky, you know, in the Mayhem for actually being the catalyst to all of this, truth be told. I don't know why that guy is with them.
Then pass my thanks along, I guess.
Everybody up there was denying. Mojito Inn's under construction, locked up, can't go in there. As soon as I shot down one of their prospects, Lucky was immediately like, "Yep, he's in the Mojito," and it just all turned around.
If I make it out of this alive, I can fill you in on that whole story if you're still curious.
Yeah, we can go through it all, but
I
we
know
really
the
don't have time
entire
right now.
story. I know both sides. I know all of it. So I can fill you in if we make it out tomorrow.
Says one more last thing from me. Same as I said to Anne the other day, you have grown into a wonderful fucking leader and never lose your way. You've got a flock that follows you to no end, and there's a fucking good reason for that.
Okay, thanks.
Hmm.
It's a headache and a half, but you know,
I can imagine.
I know the responsibility.
Mm-hmm. You've come a long way from the scrawny shit you were.
That is true.
Right, we'll get out of your hair. Thank you both.
Good luck, guys.
Appreciate you both, guys. Have a good one.
Hoping for the best.
All right, give me a second.
Of course.
All right, chat. You don't get to
I need
witness.
some happy music, so I'm gonna be quiet for a minute.
You don't get to witness the rest of this because now it's Cat and Patty planning time. So I am sending y'all over to Kiva. I will be back live tomorrow. Church is at 10 a.m. Look for my stream around 9. Oh, I will be going to Pixie, yes. If you want to see my conversation
Don't
with
stop
Pixie,
me now.
if you want to see my conversation with Pixie,
Don't
I'll be
stop
calling
me,
her
'cause
soon.
I'm having a good time.
I'm gonna
having
kill
a
him.
good time.
I'm gonna kill him. I will be calling Pixie. I will be meeting with her and having a talk with her. But I think 13 and a half hours is good for me. I've still got the talk with Pixie, and then Patty and I have still got like at least another hour's worth of shit we've got to do. So send Kiva my love. Tell her I appreciate her. You actually cried. I've been bawling all fucking day, dude. It's disgusting. But have a good one, guys, and I will see you in the morning. Thanks for the support today, and
How much would it
I
suck
hope
if
you've
this car went
enjoyed
on
it.
fire? That'd be the
Love
lamest
y'all.
way to die.
Bye.